Hey guys, how's it going? So I know this is a little bit of a different video, but I just wanted to make this video to kind of discuss the current state of Scum and the current state of the channel. And so, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So, the current state of Scum. So, I still think the game is very active. I just checked a little bit ago, and the average player base for the past 30 days has been about 15,000 players. I think about 15,700 was the number that was shown, and that was based off the Steam charts, and so there's still a decent amount of players playing the game. Now, a caveat to that is the US and the UK based players are actually pretty low right now, from at least from looking at the servers and kind of what your top servers are, and just based off some of the information I was able to find online. And so, kind of right now, the top servers, the 27 out of the top 30 servers are all based out of China and Hong Kong, which that's completely fine. I'm glad to see the player base for that side of the world being so high right now, which is awesome to see. But the player base for essentially the US and the UK has dropped significantly, and you can see that in the quantity of servers as well. There's not been a whole lot of very popular US or UK based servers. There are still some out there, but a lot of them have kind of been falling off the charts recently, and some of them have even went away completely just due to lack of players. So a lot of these server owners are kind of stepping away for a while to see what happens with the 1.0 update, which leads kind of into the next topic is 1.0. So yeah, the game right now, there's still some stuff that needs fixed. And we've talked about it multiple times. A lot of the Scum content creators have posted videos about it. But the current state of the game is not optimal. It's not bad. We've been in a lot worse states, but it's also not, I think, where we all want it to be. And this is still an early access game. I know that's kind of been a hot topic in the community. There's been a lot of back and forth between people. I've got a lot of hate for some of the videos I've posted. I know some of the other YouTubers that I've talked to that do a lot of Scum content have got a lot of hate for the videos they posted expressing their current opinions with the game and with some of the bugs and whatnot. So I don't want to get too much into the weeds of that, but essentially, there is stuff that still needs fixed in the games. I think we've all pretty much expressed that. I've started to try to be more active in reporting bugs that I find, but I haven't really been playing the game a whole lot recently, just because kind of been feeling burned out. And there's a lot to that, and we can get in that in a minute. But essentially, the current state of the game is, I think a lot of the players that I've talked to and some of the content creators I've talked to is everybody's just kind of in a burnout mode right now with the game. We all still love the game. Personally, I want to see the game flourish and do really well. And I'm hoping 1.0 will bring a huge amount of players to the game, because I believe Scum is probably one of the best, if not the best, survival games out there that is multiplayer. And so, personally, I'm really excited for 1.0. Yes, I really wish we could get some more like small updates in between now and then, but I know the devs are hard at work. I don't know what their plans are. They are doing pretty good at releasing weekly updates and kind of letting us know where they're at. I still think it's going to be a while to 1.0 drops. I know there's a lot of speculation in the community as to when it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen probably not for a few months. I know there's some speculation about it coming out kind of midsummer here within the next couple months or so, but I think it's going to be more towards like late fall or Christmas time until we actually see the 1.0 update. But that's just my personal opinion. I really don't have anything to back that up, but after talking to a lot of people, I just don't think it's going to happen very soon, unfortunately. But I might be wrong, and I might be surprised. So it's all up to the devs to kind of get us there, and I want them to take their time. I feel like we shouldn't rush them as much as probably a lot of people have been, or have been kind of frustrated with the devs for not pushing out the content faster. I'm sure they're working as diligently as fast as they can. We have to remember they're not a super huge development companies like some of these other big companies that do some of your other AAA title games, but they are still pretty decent sized companies. So I think they're probably doing their best. But we'll just have to wait and see what they're able to provide. But I really look forward to it. But yeah, right now just been really feeling burned out with the game personally. And that's why I haven't been posting a ton of content. I'm still trying to post some content, but I haven't really been playing that much for the past almost month, actually. And so and a lot of it's due to kind of three of the servers I played on, or actually four of the servers I've played on, have all kind of died off recently. And so all the work that I put into those characters and building those characters and getting their skill stats and everything up to kind of where I like to play with my character is all gone now for the most part, or those servers aren't active anymore. And so it's kind of been really draining having to deal with that and know that all that time I put into it is kind of gone. And so I have some recommendations I'll say for another video of kind of what I think could help with that in that regard with the community, because I've heard the complaint from a lot of other SCUM players that they're dealing with that as well. A lot of the servers they've been playing on, or the main server they've been playing on, has kind of died off, and they've lost all the progress that they've been putting into their character to build it up. And that's kind of the biggest thing for me that's really burned me out, is just losing that progress I put into. And it was 4 different characters I had, and essentially a couple of servers are still active, or they're still online, but not active. And then a couple of the other servers have just completely died off. And so it's kind of draining to think that I have to go back in and do that all over again. And I know that's part of the game, but right now, just for me, I'm pretty exhausted with that. But I'll keep posting content. It'll be probably a while till I can get back to posting as much content as I actually was. So just to give you guys a heads up there. But in regards to the other parts of the channel, I've been working on some other stuff for you guys. So I'll try to go through this quickly. I don't want to make this video crazy long, but I've been working on a community Discord. So we'll have that up and running. Now I'll explain later on how you guys can get into the community Discord and what the different levels of access will be and so forth. I've been working on a new YouTube membership program to benefit you guys. Yes, it will cost some money. I'm trying to figure out the best cost to benefit ratio for you guys. And all the money that will be acquired from that will go towards the channel on getting better content, or new things to help improve the content and so forth, like equipment and whatnot. So we can go into the further details of that later as well. But just so you guys know, I've just been working on that too. I've also been working on some unique merch items. I know I don't have merch, but I don't want to do ones that are just branded with my channel logo on it. I actually want to do unique items that you guys, and personally I would buy if I saw them, but I think that you guys will like as well. And so be on the lookout for that. That's to come in the future. And then I've also been working and reaching out to companies to try to get items for giveaways. So I actually have had a company follow back up with me that developed the developers of the application Crosshair X that I talked about in one of my previous videos. They've actually said that they wanted to provide some codes, Steam codes, to give away free access to their program. And so if you guys aren't familiar, I recommend looking up Crosshair X just to get yourselves familiar with that application. Essentially, it's the Crosshair application, and that it's used in a lot of games. And we talked about in one of my previous videos, which I'll link in the description if you want to know more about what I'm talking about. And then I've just been brainstorming new video ideas and ways to make things entertaining, and kind of change things up a little bit once I kind of get back in the flow of SCUM and get really active in the game again. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I know this video is probably a little bit lengthy. Sorry, I just wanted to give you guys an update as to what's going on with SCUM and my thoughts, and then what's going on with the channel as well. But yeah, it's coming along. So we'll see. I have hopes for SCUM. I'm still supporting them, but I just haven't been super active in playing the game lately, just because it's been a little bit tiring. So, but it's a good thing. You gotta take breaks every once in a while. But anyways. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I want to know what your current thoughts are on SCUM, or if you guys have suggestions for content or whatnot, just hit me up in the comments below. I'd like to have a discussion with you guys. And yeah, like always, guys, do good, do have fun, and do be kind. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.